We are back here with some Marlins action, and you can see sitting at 27 and 22. And what we're going to do now is sim forward past the month of June. And you can see started off pretty well, just that one loss to Arizona, and then racked off 4 straight, losing to San Francisco once, but taking the next 3, splitting with the Dodgers, but after that, losing the 2 to Toronto, getting swept by the Cardinals, losing 2 of 3 to Philadelphia and Washington, and moves us into the month of July as we get closer. So 38-36 right now, the record, 4.5 games out of first place. We still have a plus 34 run differential, so that is good to see. Usually when you see those run differentials in the negative and you're still over a 500 team, stuff maybe it's not going to last too long, but you can see we are still performing well, just kind of in a bad stretch right now. You can see right now, Jazz Chisholm with 14 homers, Seager up to 13, so it looks like Seager's starting to perform well. He's hitting 324, so that is good to see. Encarnacion hitting 9, and see it about averages. Yeah, Seager 324, Garrett Cooper 305. So it looks like the offense is starting to perform a little bit better. Jazz up there 283. Jesus Sanchez hit 268. So ever since he is coming up, he looks like he has performed, but still not really getting anything from the catcher position. That is for sure. So we don't really have anybody down the minor leagues. I would say maybe you could try to make a deal for a catcher. I'm not sure right now. I mean, there's not really a whole lot out there. No, I'm not really willing to deal any minor leagues. I'm not really in that position, I think, to deal prospects to pick up somebody like that, maybe to make a playoff run. I still think we're about a year away from that, so I'm not really thinking about that way. Hopefully Alfaro and Suzuki, one of them can step up and do something, but that's what we're going to have to worry about right now. Is Mark Melancon 16 saves. But look at his ERA, 7.03 ERA, whip at 1.73. That is not what you want to see. He has 6 blown saves already, so, oh man, looks like he has dropped off. I mean, 16 out of 22 saves, and your ERA is elevated like that. That's not what you want to see. Sir Anthony Dominguez at least pitching well out of the bullpen, but you can see the pitching still performing well. A lot of guys, ERA under 4. Look how many guys we have. We only have 3 guys right now, with one of them being a starter and one a long man, with ERAs over 4. So that is good to see. The pitching performance, maybe that's right now what's keeping us in and just waiting for this hitting to get going. As you see how far hitting 202 and nothing out of the catch. Duvall not doing anything. Miguel Rojas, he's only batting 180. He's not really doing anything as well. So a lot of guys we're just kind of hanging on to that aren't doing anything, and that's, to me, like I said, we're not in a position where we're going to buy at the trade deadline, and we're right around that area. We're going to sell. Especially guys like maybe Rojas, Duvall. I mean, continue to pick up more prospects. You really can't do anything wrong with that. Sierra performing pretty well in the minor leagues, and I think what we're going to do is we're probably going to bring him up. That's what we're going to do right here. And then I think we're going to move on from Duvall and probably Rojas. And obviously Sierra come up, kind of be a backup, get in there once in a while. Now we took a look at the MLB Ready just to see if there was any, possible catchers. Maybe somebody was willing to get rid of somebody. There wasn't a whole lot. Nothing at all. So we went to prospects and look what we got. Zach Veen, a number 1 draft pick a couple years ago. We'll give him Rojas Duvall. We throw in a prospect of our own. We'll get Brad Peacock in return, and bam, that is a deal done. Now, the crazy thing was, Zach Veen was on the Giants. I was a little bit surprised by that, how the Rockies just let him go. So we acquire Zach Veen. We get a big-time prospect. He'll be in AAA. But now, let's head into the Major League team taking on the Mets. And this is a big series. We got to try to turn things around. Mets sitting in first place at the moment. We got Trevor Rogers on the mound, making his 14th start of the season. So can we beat this Mets team and get back in motion right before the All-Star break and see what this team can do? You can see, obviously, Lindor leading off. He just lined out Manimo, McNeil, Pete Alonso. They definitely have a very, very good lineup, and it might be tough to deal with. But hopefully Rogers can settle things down as McNeil flies this one out the left field. That'll be caught for out number 3 of the first inning. And Trevor Rogers, like I said, we're trying to get him going. He's still a youngster, still want to give him time, but, after a while, what happens? If he doesn't improve, do you trade him? Do you switch him maybe to the bullpen just to try something. I'm not sure, but we got the rest of the season, and hopefully he can perform well as Jazz Chisholm to the plate, but he's going to swing through that pitch. That splitter nasty in the dirt for strike 3, out number 1, but Jazz Chisholm having a very fantastic season. And Corey Seager, our signing in the offseason, he had a slow start as a nice catch there out in right field, but you can see he is starting to hit well, and that is good to see as Pete Alonso the last 5 games, speaking of hitting well, absolutely crushing the ball about 455, but an 0-2 pitch, and he rips this one deep. This one's going to be to the wall, looking up, and it's going to be caught. Man, I thought for sure that was getting out of there, but nope, just short of the wall for the out in this. Another guy that's hitting well, C.J. Cron, OPS over 1,000. Absolutely crushing the ball. Probably limited at bats, I would say, with his home run and RBI count, but still looking good, but not looking good there as he goes down swinging. And Rogers is through 3 innings, looking pretty good, nothing allowed. As Sierra coming to the plate, getting the start today after the trade's done and get some rest from some other guys. But he's going to swing through the pitch, strike 3, as Taijuan Walker is on his game today. It looks like both pitchers are. I'll tell you what, anybody else that plays the show out there, let me know. It's just, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's, it seems like most games I play, it's 4th inning, 5th inning, there's no offense whatsoever. Maybe you get something in the first, but it's almost like innings 2, 3, and 4, you're just not getting anything at all, and you're going in a nothing ball game. It's slow starting. I'm not sure. It just seems like every game's like that. As you see Cooper, they say he went around. That's strike 3. And with 2 outs here in the 4th inning, we got the same type of ball game. As Seager's going to hit this one, but you got Lindor making the play and out at first base just by, I got to take a look at this one. How close was this one? But not much you can do. We got a guy like Lindor, and yeah, he's done by a foot. And here we go again. 5th inning, both pitchers performing really well, but still nothing ball game. It's at least good to see Trevor Rogers look at this and his pitch count. He's only at 41 pitches after that one as Alonso looks at the fastball high for strike 3. 5th K of the game for him. But Taijuan Walker on the other side just doing the same to our lineup. So nothing really happening. Can we get anything going as Jesus Sanchez works it to a 2-0 count? Hits this one. Will this one get down? And it will, as we finally have a hit. No team yet had a hit yet. That is the first hit of the ball game. And go back a couple videos. We've had a couple games like this where neither team has had anything going for them at all until maybe the 6th. So Encarnacion working a 3-2 count. He rips this one. That's going to be a base hit. So maybe starting to get something rolling here in this 5th inning. We'll got 2 on with 1 away. And can Devers come through with a solid hit? But you can see the season he is having. 210 average with runners in scoring position, and it's going to be even worse. But with the speed, he'll speed out the throw to first base to save the inning and still remain 1st and 3rd with 2 down. And Sierra coming to the plate, trying to come through with something. He takes the pitch outside and works it to a 3-2 count. So that'll allow Devers to get going at first, and this is going to be an easy ground ball play. Up with it, out number 3. So at least we get a couple hits on the board, but still nothing going offensively. Still a nothing ball game. As this Mets offense, 3rd time around in the order, they're going to be dangerous, especially if Rogers, they're going to get used to him. As this one is crushed by J.D. Davis, and just as I'm saying that, this one is out of here. The Mets not only have their first hit of the ball game, but now have the first run of the ball game as they take the lead here 1-0 in this 6th inning. And now with Lindor with 2 away, he'll rip a base hit. So the Mets still not done here in this 6th inning, trying to add on to, right now, it's runs are at a premium. You put this up to a 2-3-0 ball game, the way it's going, that might be it. Trying to get Nemo, 1-2 count, ground ball, should be an easy play for Jazz at second base, over to first, get the out. But Davis's home run gives the Mets the lead at 1-0 as we head into the 7th inning. Can we get something as Seager comes to the plate, 1-2 count, easy play over to first base for the out. As trying to use the, you got that shift, you try to hit that away, but of course you hit it right there perfectly. As now Jesus Aguilar getting a hold of one. This one's deep and this one's gone. This is a guy that just constantly comes through when we need him, especially with the power. Aguilar with the home run And we're finally on the board here in the 7th inning, and we've tied this ball game up at 1. So, have a chance here. Say Jesus Sanchez coming to the plate. Pitch to Sanchez. He gets a hold of this one. That was a hanging curveball in the middle of the plate. This one's deep, and this one's gone. Back-to-back home runs here in the 7th, and we take the lead 2-1. I mean, Jesus Sanchez just coming up has been outstanding. You know, he's obviously not hitting over 300 at the moment, but man, he is performing well, showing us some good power. That is good to see. And now we have a 2-1 lead here in the 8th inning with Trevor Rogers still in the ball game, but a base hit with 1 away. I mean, his pitch count's only at 72. You know, I think we want to use the bullpen maybe if he gets into more of a jam here. See if we can get a ground ball maybe to possibly end this inning as the guy that hit the home run earlier, J.D. Davis, to the plate. 0-2 count. Grounds this one. Oh, misplayed at first base. And now over to third base, and he'll be in there easily. So, probably should have been a double play ball. And now you got first and third there on the air at first. And now we'll try to settle him down. Should we have taken him out? Should we take him out here? And maybe it looks like we should have. As this one's hit to the gap, Mets are going to tie this ball game up and possibly take the lead. On his way to home plate is Davis. The throw at the plate's not going to be anywhere near in time. And the Mets get a double here, 2-run double by McCain. And now we got to go to the bullpen with the lead lost as Brad Peacock coming to the mound. Making his first appearance here since that trade. And yeah, that's not good there. That is going to be in the gap. Misplayed a little bit and left by Sanchez. On his way to second base, double. Mets get another run, and they are taking care of business right now here in the top of the 8th inning. Lindor with the hit, and now Nemo to the plate, still with just 1 down, and they're going to call a balk. I don't think I've ever seen that in this game. They call a balk. That moves Lindor to third, so now a fly ball will possibly get him in. Pitch, and don't even need the fly ball because that's ripped for a base hit. Run comes in, and now the Mets have a 4-run 8th inning, taking a 3-run lead. Brad Peacock can't even get an out, and now we're going to bring Mark Melanson in to try to get something done. And can he shut down this Mets team, get out of this 8th inning and keep it at 3, and not allow Alonso to just jack a home run to put it up to an 8-2 ball game as he swings through the pitch there, strike 3. And now you got Dominic Smith worked to a 2-2 count. Ground ball, Jazz over with it. Up with it, out number 3. But the Mets, 4-run 8th inning, and they take the lead 5-2. And the way our offense is going, that's all we had is 2 solo shots. Here in the 9th inning, Seth Lugo comes in to try to get this one over with. As Cooper is going to rip this one up the middle. This time Lindor can't get this one. So a leadoff base hit here in this 9th inning. Can we have a rally to at least maybe tie this ball game up? Who knows, win in a miracle fashion. Man on first base, Seager is going to pop this one up. Just jammed him right inside. Fastball in there. Easy play. Out number 1. Now a ground ball will end this ball game as Aguilar comes to the plate. Could really use at least maybe a 2-run jack right here. That'd be awesome. But he's going to swing through on the changeup. Strike 3. And we're down to our last out here. And it's going to be Jesus Sanchez coming to the plate. He's got a homer, single, RBI. Chance to come through here. Takes the pitch inside. It's going to be a 1-2 count. Pitch to Sanchez. Rips this one. Base hit. So Jesus Sanchez having a good game. 3rd hit there. And then now we bring the tying run to the plate. 2 out. 2 on. Encarnacion coming to the plate. Can he come through with a big 3-run homer? That would be great. Tie this ball game up. And he works it to a 3-1 count. He has a chance here. And the pitch from Lugo, and he fouls away the fastball. That was a good one. So now with 3-2, 2 outs, runners are going to go at the pitch, and here we go. And he's going to get into this one, but this one's going to be too high, not enough. Out number 3, ball game. Mets win 5-2 with that 4-run 8th inning, but really our offense just didn't do anything in that ball game. Just couldn't get anything. Rogers just really ran out of gas. He pitched a very good game. He's going to end up getting a loss here, but, I mean, we got to get more than just 2 solo home runs in the 7th inning. Only 6 hits. I mean, our offense should be better than that, and it just didn't come through. Like I said, Rogers, really that error at first base is the one that got us, but, man, that was disappointing. So we lose that first game to the Mets. And I think what we're going to do here after that is maybe just go through the rest of July during the All-Star break, maybe play a little after that and go from there. But that'll do it for this one. Made a decent trade, got another prospect, and just another short video here as we're trying to mix it up. We'll do 2 games at one time. We'll do 1 game at one time depending on how the games are. But that'll do it for this one. And just wanted to thank you guys once again for all the support. You guys are awesome out there. Watch it. I really appreciate it. Madden obviously coming up soon, so I'm sure everybody is pumped for that. But that's going to do it for this one. If you please leave a like, comment, subscribe. I will see you in the next one. Have a good one. Bye-bye.